So GATE 2024 is finally here. I'm going to tell you everything about it. The stipend, eligibility, how to apply, all the details will be given in today's video. So if you are interested in applying and answering GATE 2024, then you should and you must watch this video till the end. The portal for registration opens on 30th of August 2023. So sit tight, grab a cup of coffee, and I'll take you through the journey of everything about GATE 2024 in today's video. So without further ado, let's begin. Hi, my name is Aatiya. Welcome to PhDpreneur, where we discuss about different fellowship schemes. We discuss about PhD, wellness, mindset, Vipassana, and everything under the sun related to you and me. So before we move forward, first of all, what is GATE? Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. And it is an exam which is answered at undergraduate level. So if you're doing your bachelor's or BE in any field, you are applicable for answering this exam in 5 basic subjects. And they are engineering, technology, science, humanities, and architecture. These are the 5 disciplines. And there are several degrees across which come under this. So these are the 5 disciplines across which GATE exam is conducted. These are not the subjects, but these are the disciplines. So there are several subjects under this. So I'll tell you all about that. Now that we have understood what is the definition of GATE, what does it offer? Why do you have to answer it? That I'm going to tell. And there are primarily 3 reasons for answering GATE. First is admission. There are several master's as well as doctorate programs which require you to answer this exam and have a valid GATE score. Okay, and specifically engineering, I know of several institutes who even consider GATE score for doctorate. Okay, and you will get a valid fellowship if the score that you have is valid. Master's program and doctorate program, for these admissions, if you have a GATE score, it is an advantage. It is not the only criteria, but it is an advantage. But if you are going for engineering like MTech or ME, then GATE score is considered compulsory. Moving on to the second benefit. If you clear GATE and you have a valid score, what is valid score depends on that year's exam and that year's score. So what is valid now may not be valid later, but in that year, what is the valid score, that you will be notified on the website itself. So if you have a good score in GATE, then you will get a financial assistance for your masters. MTech students, they get around 12,400 per month, and you get this for 22 months. That means your entire master's program goes funded. Secondly, if GATE is the criteria for doctoral admissions, for PhD admissions, that you will get 37,000 and 42,000. For first 2 years, you will get 37,000, and for next 3 years, you will get 42,000 per month. And PhD is not 1 or 2 years, it's for 5 years. So this is a good opportunity for you if you are even looking into the direction of research. These are the 2 instances of financial assistance that I've got. But apart from that, even where GATE score is not valid, in your interview, if you say that you have a valid GATE score, then you will be given preference. Okay, I have seen this happening. So sit tight and let me take you through the whole procedure. The third advantage of answering GATE is that many public sector undertakings, many companies which are there in public domain, use GATE score for recruitment. For example, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, Bharat Sanchar Nigam, Center for Railway Information Systems. I'm going to flash all the companies, and these are not the only ones. There are many. I'm just flashing a few on the screen so that you understand the severity and the seriousness with which this exam needs to be answered. So what are the things that you need to have to be able to clear this exam, to be able to answer this exam in the first place? What is the eligibility criteria? So the first eligibility criteria is that, and this is a good thing, if you are in your 3rd year of your undergraduate, whichever stream, whichever subject, then you are eligible for answering this. There was a time where GATE we could answer only after you finish your graduation. So if you're studying and if you clear GATE meanwhile that you are studying, then it will open your doors to several opportunities without having to wait for anything. There are few institutes names that I'm going to flash now, and sit tight if you are doing your graduation from here. The Institution of Engineers, the Institution of Civil Engineers, the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers, Aeronautical Society of India, Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers, Indian Institute of Metals, Indian Institute of Industrial Engineers. So if you are somebody who has certification from these professional societies, then you should ensure that these exams are approved by MOE, AICTE, UGC or UPSC. Okay, and it's equivalent to having BE, BTech, B Architecture and B Planning, etc. whatever. You can inquire with your administration if you need confirmation for this, or you can check on your college website if there is approval for these exams. If you are doing your graduation from these arenas, these institutes that I've mentioned, and you will be sorted. Okay, I personally liked the whole systematic thing that they have carried out. This year, this exam is being conducted by Indian Institute of Science, and apart from the eligibility conditions that I've mentioned just now, they have also given course-wise eligibility. So I'm flashing it over here. So B, BTech and B Pharm. If you are from any of these branches or if you are from any of these degrees, then you need to be in your third year or higher or already completed. That goes without saying. But if you are in third year also, you can go. If you are in Bachelor for Architecture, then you should be in third year or higher, already completed, for you to answer this exam. So like that, they have gone in detail for disciplines such as BSc, Pharm, D-Pharm, MBBS, MSc, ME, MTech, Post BSc, Integrated MSc, BSc, Integrated MSc Professional Society Examinations, and BSc in Agriculture, Horticulture and Forestry. So if you are in any of these disciplines, then go through the eligibility and see exactly where you fall, okay, and whether you are eligible to even answer this exam or no. It's a good thing that they have segregated the general eligibility from the specific eligibility, and it will really help the candidates to ensure that the whole process is really streamlined and systematic. What are the application fees? So for female candidates, it is 900 rupees, and for all other national as well as international students, it is 1,800 rupees. Okay. Now these fees are valid till 29th of September. If you do registration after 29th of September, then your fees increase to 1,400 for female candidates and 2,300 for other candidates, including foreign nationals. My suggestion would be do registration by September 29th, so you get the benefit as far as registration fee is concerned, because the exam is the same. You just have to pay extra if you are doing late work. So there is 1 month time, and it is more than sufficient to apply for any exam. As I'm filming this, the door for registration is not open, or I would have shown you exactly the procedure on how to apply, means the screen recording and all. But if you want a video like that, then you will comment below. I'll make a separate video on exactly how to apply. But for now, as far as the fees are concerned, I have told you the general fee structure for applying. Secondly, make sure that whatever details you are filling in, they are correct. Because if there is a change in name or address or city or anything, then there are further fee charges, and I'm going to flash it over here, the screen recording of extra fee charges, so it will help you to understand what goes if there are any late modifications. What all documents are required? I have divided this section into two. First, the data required for you to fill the online application form, and second, documents required for filling the online application form. First, we'll move on to what all data you require to fill your online application form. So first of all, your personal information like name, date of birth, personal mobile number, parents' name, parents' mobile number, etc. And while filling the form, you have to make sure that whatever name you fill is present as is on your valid ID. Okay, there should not be differences. If there are differences, then you will be asked to change later. Your address for communication and your eligibility degree details. So gate papers and their codes in which the candidate wishes to appear. And there are 3 choices of examination cities from the same zone that you will have to tick mark. Why not just one center? Because if for any reason any center gets full, then you will be given the next priority. So if say suppose on first is Bangalore, then if Bangalore gets full for that particular center, then you will be given the next center. So it's important that you mention 3 different regions for this particular application. Moving on to the documents required for filling the online application form. So you first require a high quality image of your photo, and what is the resolution and everything, it is there in the information brochure and it will be there while applying online also. Then high quality image of your signature. Third, scanned copies of category. If you belong to any reservation like SC/ST, then that you need. Then scanned copies of certificate of dyslexia in PDF format. So if you're dyslexic, then you can apply this. Scanned copies of your valid ID. So the valid ID over here will be Aadhaar or passport or PAN card, voter card or your driving license. So these are the things that you must have. Whichever photo ID you provide, it should clearly have your name, date of birth and your photo ID number. So if it is Aadhaar, it will be Aadhaar number. If it is your PAN card, it would be PAN card number. And make sure that whatever documents you upload are scanned properly, because sometimes what students do is they will not scan it properly and then it results in application rejection. So we don't want that. Apart from this, there are few other things that I want to tell you about Gate 24. So the first thing is this year there are no international centers. Okay, so if you are somebody who is from abroad, not from India, but you want to answer GATE, then there are no international centers unfortunately. But you can opt for GATE and apply for a center in India. Secondly, there is no age limit for this. Thirdly, there are no restrictions on the number of attempts. You can answer as many attempts as you want. You can choose any papers. Maximum papers you are allowed to choose is 2. Okay, so you can answer in 2 different subjects. And make sure that you answer in the relevant subjects. So if you are from life sciences, there is life sciences as well as biotechnology, if I'm not wrong. So if you are from life sciences, you can answer a relevant paper. If you are from mathematical sciences, you can answer the relevant disciplines. Do not try to answer subjects which are not relevant to you. Per application, there will be 1 email address. Means you can use only 1 address per application. Okay, you cannot use the same address for 2 different applications. Next is when the admit cards are ready, then you have to download it from the website. Once it's ready, it won't be mailed to you online, it won't be sent to you by post offline. While answering the exam, just your admit card is not sufficient to give you entry. Along with admit card, you need to also have your ID. Okay, it could be any of the IDs that I've mentioned before. So you can do that and then only you will be allowed to answer the exam. Once the date for the exam and the centers, everything gets announced. Okay. For all the other questions, you can go through the FAQ section. Whenever you are answering any kind of exam, just go through the FAQ section, all your doubts will get answered. I think I've pretty much covered what all GATE 2024 is about. Registrations are starting 30th of August 2023. If you want to get the early bird offer for registration, till September 29 you are allowed to register with normal fees. After that the fees increase. So it's a good time to start enrolling for it now. I want to make a video on exactly how to apply for GATE 2024, the application procedure, exact screen recording. I'll show you how to apply. So if you are interested in that, then let me know in the comments. If only I get good amount of comments, then only I'm going to film that video. So it's on you. For me, it's a wrap. Till the next time. Bye.